Hello, Libra. Welcome to your August 2023 readings. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope this reading is helpful for you for the month of August. Please take a look at my behind the scenes video, which I've already posted, and that will give you more information about how I do my readings, as well as the important transits that are happening this month in August, and very specific information about Venus retrograde, which is what this reading for the most part is going to be based on, the three phases of Venus retrograde. So you have more background on the timing, okay, and how to best use those that energy, for the month ahead. All right, so Libra, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. I'm going to do a 6-card reading for you. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And then I will pull a Tao Oracle card for a last advice card. Libra, your messages. So you have a lot of activity happening in your 11th house, Libra. Okay, that is your house of hopes, wishes, dreams. That is your house of group organizations, your community, your friends, your network. So a lot of activity going on in that 11th house that's going to be lit up for you. With Venus retrograde there, that is really going to be an opportunity for you to kind of reset where, where it happens, where friends are involved, where your immediate network is involved, your community. Some of you may be rethinking friends, friendships. Some of you may have friends that come back into your life after being, away from you for a long time. And some of those friends, those relationships may continue. And then some, you may realize why you grew apart in the first place, right? Because maybe your values and what's important to you is totally different than, your friend. And sometimes we drift apart, right? That happens a lot in adulthood. But if someone does come back in your life, just make sure that you are, making sure that that person has your back and that person really cares for you and supports you. No fake friends, okay? We're not going to accept that for the month of August, and those people will definitely reveal themselves if you have any of those people around you, okay? The other thing you have, again, the sun in the 11th house, highlighting friends, associates. You have the full moon in the 11th house on August 1st. So again, there may be some conflict, there may be some emotional conversations or some kind of emotional situation that develops. We always know that things can kind of come to a head around the full moon. And, anything that is released from your life or anyone that's released from your life around that time, think of it as something that was meant to be for your personal growth, for your spiritual growth also, okay? We do have the new moon in that same house on August 16th, so you may be getting into new connections, new groups, connecting with new communities. There may be an opportunity to have a wish or a dream fulfilled through your group or network connections, okay? So that area is going to be really important for you. The other thing we do have is, you have that South Node in retrograde in Libra. That's, a big thing so for this month, it's really tied to the 11th house Venus retrograde. And that's going to be important for you for probably the next year and a half. In a lot of ways, you'll be shedding a skin, okay? And you will find yourself really fiercely guarding your energy. And that is totally okay. All right. So again, decide whether the people that are around you are really a match for you. And again, this can cause some drama. Some people might not like, that you've evolved or that you have, moved on, and it may be difficult for them to accept that. So just be patient, just be to thine own self, be true. And as I said, by the end of, this period, definitely for the next month to 2 months, people will definitely reveal themselves for who they are, and you'll really understand who is on Team Libra and who isn't. Okay. All right. So, you know, that can be not only your physical environment, but also your digital community. So we're talking about, you know, Facebook friends, Instagram followers, you know, anyone who's in your community online. Again, you could find yourself disconnecting or, you know, leaving some groups because that the goal or the, you know, the focus of that group is something that's no longer aligned with you. All right. And that is totally okay. All right, so we're going to do a 6 card reading here. I'm going to take a look at that first phase. Again, please take a look at my behind the scenes video, and you'll get you know, an even more in-depth understanding of the 3 phases of Libra of Venus retrograde. We're going to do 3 cards for phase 1, 3 cards for phase 2, and 3 cards for phase 3. And let me go ahead and put these first cards down. You have the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. All right, I'm going to keep the other 6. Did I say a 6 card reading? I meant a 9 card reading. Sorry about that. Okay. 9 is better than 6. All right. And then we have at the base, wow, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. I love that. What a beautiful queen. She's so regal, so graceful, so poised. She has such a strong sense of self. You know, she is, you know, an earth mother. She is prosperous. Uh, you know, she knows who she is and she knows what her worth is. She's mature. She has wisdom. You know, look, she has a tree growing out from her forehead, right? So she really has an understanding about the earth, about the things that sustain us. The Queen of Pentacles is a earth energy, so that is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you could be expressing yourself through this energy in August, or there could be someone, an earth sign energy that could be significant in your life. Again, this could be a sun, moon, or rising for you in your own chart if you have earth strong. All right. And I see this trying to peek out. Let's see. 7 of Swords. Again, what I just mentioned, the 7 of Swords, make sure that you know who around you is true and who around you is false, okay? And you may be weeding those people out in your life. All right, so that's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Hermit energy, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands coming into August. And that's that phase 1 of release. So what are you releasing? What is old, outdated, no longer empowering to you? Well, whatever it is, I feel like you are very much in tune with yourself. I think that you are taking some time to spend time away, to spend time with yourself, to really contemplate what's important to you in your life, what has meaning. Some of you, you know, may be spending more time alone. There may be more self-reflection going on, soul searching going on. Some of you may have recently gained, you know, some significant information or knowledge about something, and you're keeping it to yourself. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is again more earth sign energy along with that Queen of Pentacles. So this is building. This is slowly, methodically building towards something. The Knight of Pentacles is not a fast moving knight. All the other knights are pretty fast. This one, he moves slow, but whatever he creates is long lasting. All right, he builds it. And my goodness, look at all these pentacles. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see 11 pentacles here. There may even be more. Yeah, no, they're not on the horse, but we have 11 pentacles here. That's one more than the 10 of pentacles, okay? And we know that that's the big money card. So whatever it is, you may be starting off slow, but I feel like it is going to grow with momentum. Slow and steady wins the race in this situation, okay? So some of you may be realizing, coming to that realization that it's not, who gets there first, Libra, but it's really, those who are successful are the ones that hold on the longest. And this card keeps trying to spin. Page of Wands energy. Some information coming in. Again, you have, let me see here. Wands are energy, movement, could be travel, and I really get a travel energy with this Knight of Pentacles as well. So where are you traveling to, Libra? Some of you may be traveling away from somewhere. There may be a new job or a new business opportunity or some new professional opportunity that you have thought about long and hard in July, and now you're making that move. Okay. It may have been a decision that took you some time to come to the decision, but I think you are there, and you are maybe even just kind of throwing caution to the wind and throwing your hat into the ring, right? And not hesitating here because it's a well thought out decision, okay, with that Hermit. So yeah, you are releasing the need to maybe control the situation is the message that just came to me. Releasing the need to, you don't know exactly where this situation is going to land, but you're releasing the need to have to know every single detail about it. Okay, you may be just acting out on faith here. All right, so that is the energy for the 22nd through the 13th. Now let's take a look at what's going on in mid-August. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. There we go. Eight of Pentacles, work situation, money, and the Star. Oh my goodness. Okay, Libra. Listen, whatever decision you have been mulling over, I'm telling you, it looks like August is the month for you. And this Queen of Pentacles, she's the money queen, right? She knows how to make money. She knows how to take something and make it grow. She is successful. And here's the Ace of Pentacles sitting right next to her. So I feel like mid-month, between the 13th and the 18th, you're answering that question. What do I really want? Or who do I really want? Maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want to be that money queen. Maybe you want to focus on your financial situation, above all things. So far, I don't see any swords here, and I don't see any cups here. So really, there's energy and there's money coming up here. And then you have the Star. But first, let's just take a look at the Ace of Pentacles. Here, Ace of Pentacles is a gift. It's a blessing. It's an offer coming from the heavens to you. Could be a financial offer, could be a new job offer, could be I'm getting sales. I don't know why that popped into my head, but some of you may be going into sales. Some of you could be going into the financial industry. Definitely seeing someone offering you something with significant financial increase in the month of August, okay? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I know that this is not, say, for instance, like a loan or a grant or anything, because you're working for it. Look at that. Look at the Eight of Pentacles. You are nose to the grindstone. So she's over here mixing things up, creating candles. She's there from sun up to sundown. Over on the other side, she has the feather there. She's got another candle. She has bowls full of maybe herbs, spices. She's got a great big book, a great big tome here. So she's doing her research. Some of you could be researchers. Some of you could be into culinary arts. Some of you may have started a business business, maybe a candle making business or some kind of holistic business. If you are involved with any type of holistic healing, um, business or product, this could be very successful for you. Um, and I see you working at it and really putting your own stamp of it, a stamp on it. Okay, it's a unique product, but I see that you're working very hard to put that stamp on it. And listen, here is the star. The star is saying wishes coming true. The star is saying what you've asked for, you are hitched to a star, right? I mean, there's like a really, really old song about hitching yourself to a star, and there you are. Libra, right? You are connected. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or there could be an Aquarius energy around you that is significant for you, to helping you realize this wish, this dream. The 11th house is ruled by Aquarius. We talked about the 11th house. So again, it could be through friends, could be through a network of new people, maybe people that you are working with or working, in a collaborative fashion with, helping to, make this dream become a reality for you. There is spiritual guidance here. So make sure that you're tapped in. Your ancestors are speaking to you. Your spirit guides are sending you messages. You may be open to channel information from the heavens, from the Akashic records. You may be, want to increase your prayer activity because you may get messages, spiritual messages through that. Meditation, yoga, any of those alternative practices, meditative practice, yogic practices could be very powerful and healing for you, as well as showing you the way to realizing and manifesting your dreams in mid-August. Really powerful there. Okay. All right. So we also have, let me see, I just had one more thing that I wanted to see here. Whatever this seed is, the Ace of Pentacles also is a seed that if you plant it properly, it will grow and flourish, right? So it's funny, I see you planting this Ace of Pentacles seed, and then I see you working hard to grow it, and then the outcome being the star. All right, and then needless to say about this Knight of Pentacles, who is able to work methodically in order to create something that will last. Okay. Let me see. Something's trying to come to me about this Page of Wands, but I will get back to that. All right, so the next phase of Venus, which is the new beginnings phase, right? The rebirth phase, August 18th through September 6th. We've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, let me take a look at this. Okay, so what I'm getting here from these cards, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, when I talked about Venus, I did mention that people can come back into your life who were, something to you, connected to you from the past. Could be lovers, could be, an emotional relationship, could be the one that got away, right? That you never got to, get things off the ground, and maybe that person reappears in your life. I do see someone coming back. The Six of Cups is here. So I do see the past coming back, returning, something from the past or someone from the past returning. Now, it could be a family member. It could also be an emotional relationship. I do see some worry and concern regarding this relationship. So, everybody's going to be different. This is a general reading, so, please take what resonates with you. But I do see some concern maybe about family, maybe some worries about family. And, I don't see that the worries that you have are actually going to manifest, but I do see some concerns, some, maybe some sleepless nights, some restlessness, and concerned. It could be about a child, could be about a spouse. This also can manifest itself in that if someone that you were involved with comes back into your life, you want to make sure that whoever this is not a source of stress or anxiety for you, okay? When we started this reading, the Seven of Swords peeked out, all right? It didn't come back out, but I can't help but go back there and say, okay, let's make sure that whoever is coming back into your life is supposed to be there, or is supposed to remain in the past. Okay, so make sure when we're getting to the latter part of August, also know that Mercury is going to be retrograde from August 23rd. And so, again, a lot of the past coming back, that is going to be a theme here. You just want to make sure that don't make any final decisions. Let me say that. Don't make any final decisions about emotional situations. Don't make any final decisions about relationships. Just kind of take a wait and see attitude through the month of September. And I think that by mid-September, you will kind of know, definitely by the end of September, you will know if there is, something here that you should hold on to, or if it's something that, as I said, needs to remain in the past. Yeah, definitely seeing the potential for a reconnection, and you're worried about it. Now, the Knight of Swords here, Knight of Swords for me, I feel like next to the Nine of Swords is conflict, is a source of conflict. I do want to, I'm going to just leave the Queen of Pentacles here, and I'm going to just put one card on this Nine of Swords to see if we can get a little more clarification, Libra, as to who this is you're stressing about and why are you stressing. Okay, let's see. The Tower. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, this definitely can be a situation that may be unexpected. So it could be someone coming back into your life. It may have been a source of concern for you, this person. You may have some worries or concerns. I feel like it's very possible that if someone comes back, they could leave as fast as they came back in. Okay, I'm sorry to say that, and again, tarot does not create situations. It helps us read the energy. So the energy right now, as of the beginning of August, is saying to me that it is potential here that if someone from the past comes back into your life, you could still be worried and stressed about that person. So for example, maybe the person that comes back into your life was in another connection, or maybe this was someone who you really couldn't tell if they were loyal or to you or not. I feel like that same worryation is going to happen, and it may, in this situation, it may be a valid concern for you, because the Tower is there, and then I see the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, he is he's running. He is running uh, towards his motorcycle, and he's out. You know what I mean? He's not hesitating. He is out. He's got a crossbow on his back. If you notice, there are no arrows there. So he has already spent that arrow, and actually this is sword, so he's already spent that sword, I guess you could say. So maybe this is someone who has, pierced your heart again, and then is now leaving, as fast as he or she came in. I don't know, but let's regroup in September or at the end of August and see if you'll let me know if this is a situation that it does manifest. Okay, whatever it is, just know that the tower comes in because there may be something that you are reluctant to release. Okay, and so this may be a connection to the past that for some reason you're still connected. Just maybe an emotional thing, could be a karmic thing, and there's a reluctancy to release that thing. But the tower comes in, and the tower gives you kind of no choice whatsoever and releases you, because that is, your good karma. That is the universe taking care of you, watching over you, and regardless of what you think is right for you, the universe knows what it is. And look, you have the star here, which says that you're protected, that you have the universe watching over you, spirit guides, ancestors, God, angels watching over you. So ultimately you are going to be good, right? I don't see anything. There's nothing happening to you, but there is again, something of concern and worry. And then I do see that energy coming in quickly and going out the tower, and then going out and being released as fast as it came in. Okay. All right. This is air sign energy. Swords are so. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be, significant in this reading. Okay. All right, Libra. But besides this, I mean, if we if we don't even consider this energy, which things happen, everything happens for a reason. Okay, so we have to take the good with the with the not so good, knowing that even if something happens, it is for your higher good, because you are on a spiritual journey. You are on a journey for ascension, right? You have chosen this path. You're watching this channel. You're into astrology. You're into tarot. You're into spiritual guidance. So you are doing everything you can to elevate above the things that are happening on this earth, right? And to rise above, rise above everything: astrology, hardships, trials, tribulations, karma. You're trying to release yourself ultimately from those things. And so sometimes the universe gives you a little help. It may not feel that great, but ultimately in the outcome, we look back and we say, okay, I understood why this happened, and I accept it, right? I thank the universe for loving me, for being abundant, and for protecting and guiding me. And you face it with gratitude. Okay. All right. So last thing we're going to do here is pull a card from the Tao Oracle, Libra, and see what your message is. The advice here. Let's see what your advice here is, Libra, for August, for this Venus retrograde and all this interesting stuff that's happening in. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we have, let me just move things here so you can get another good view. We have the number 9 card, which is the taming power of the small. All right, so I like this card for you, Libra, because here the messages are really clear. Let me read off some of the key words and phrases here. Self-restraint, self-sufficiency, careful preparation, that's that Knight of Pentacles, resourcefulness, that's that Queen of Pentacles, minor impediments, all right, that's all of this down here. Minor, a small thing to a giant is the message that's coming through to me for that. And adaptability. That's this Page of Wands, really saying, okay, I'm going to, just open myself up to whatever the universe has for me. Page of Wands also is messages coming in, so be very mindful of emails, phone calls, text messages. If you are in the market for a job, make sure that your LinkedIn is updated. Check your LinkedIn for messages. Anything, something that you've applied for, check those things. Make sure you don't miss any DMs or any responses to applications is what the Page of Wands is telling me. All right. So, yes. So the spider here, the spider is a wonderful creature because the spider is really an artist. When I look at the spider, I think of an artisan who goes about methodically crafting his or her web, right? And why is the spider creating that web? Well, the spider is creating the web so that it can catch something in it, okay? Page of Wands, she's throwing up the wand so she can catch it, right? So you want to make sure that you are setting yourself up in a position, in a stance, in a receptive, in a receptive stance so that whatever the universe brings to you, you are ready to catch it. You're ready to grab it, okay? With this Venus retrograde period, though, definitely self-restraint. Definitely careful preparation, resourcefulness. That tells me make sure you're being very careful with your finances, okay? Make sure you are being a good steward of your finances. All right. So yes, this is an awesome card. This is the number 9. This is the end of a cycle. It's a very spiritual card. And the taming power of the small. Sometimes we don't have to make big movements in order to gain momentum, in order to gain progress. Sometimes it's the very small steps, methodical steps, one foot after the other, one thing at a time, one step at a time, that leads us steadily toward that thing that we want most in the world. Okay? And wow, look at that. Look at how she is harnessed to the sun here and the universe. That looks like a web. That looks like she's spinning a web to catch her dream, to catch her wish. And the spider is here spinning that web. All right. So spin that web, connect it to your higher self, to the universe. Keep the lines of communication open. Be receptive. Keep your eyes open for, messages from the universe. And, practice that self-restraint this month with those retrogrades. And I think by the end of August, the beginning of September, there could be a significant change in your life, Libra. I'm excited for you. Thank you so much for stopping in with me. And oops, we lost one. Okay, 6 of Cups. That's somebody coming in. All right, keep your eyes open. Thank you. And I will see you in September. Thank you, Libra. Be blessed. Bye-bye.